guys. I know. So it's so cold in there that before we start investigating, Jeff and I came out to take a little. I don't know.
Forget it.
We came out to stay in our car and to warm up a little bit, but when we've been sitting here, we've been listening to the theme songs from some horror movies and creeping ourselves out, and it's like we don't really want to go in. It's like this seems like it's going to be the creepiest place of our trip so far, and it's fitting that it's on our last night. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not completely creeped out, but I'm creeped out.
I just feel like there's potential for something big to happen here. Like something, I feel like that energy in there. Like there's something waiting right now for us to come back in. And it's just Jeff and I in the whole building.
Yeah, I don't want to be scratched again. That's my big thing.
What's eerie is just the size of this place, and it's just us. It's like creepy because it's snowing and it's all dark out. And hearing stories about doppelgangers, that creeps me out. Shadow people, violent spirits. It's like, I'm actually pretty creeped right now. But without further ado, we're gonna head on in. It's time to actually investigate.
Upstairs on the top floor in the asylum, we had a former police officer tell us that there used to be a table in this specific room that he described as a torture table. He said that it had metal arms that went out with metal restraints, and the legs of it were the same, but they went up and out at a 45-degree angle. We had heard rumors about this table before, and we actually had an exam table donated to the building. So of course, we put it into that room. Well, it definitely sparked something up there, and we kept getting EVPs and things on the FASMA box from a guy who likes to be referred to as the surgeon. I don't normally buy into the idea of somebody's mind being taken over, but once it happened to me, I couldn't really deny it anymore. We were in that room and it was just the girls up there. We kept getting, things on the FASMA box that would say nice hair or pretty eyes or just creepy things like that. I thought it was really weird that he was saying things like that. And then it was like a movie playing in my head that I wasn't thinking about, and it was a man in a doctor's uniform, and he was standing next to a girl who was in a wheelchair, and she was very obviously out of it. Her eyes were open, but she wasn't awake. He was playing with her hair and telling her that she was so pretty. And in my head, he was justifying that it's okay that he treats these women poorly because he tells them that they're pretty. I'm not a very angry person. I actually had to be taken out of there and didn't calm down until I was in the lobby for a little while because I was so irrationally angry at someone who I knew wasn't even alive for me to do anything to, but I had my emotions taken control of, and it was definitely a very scary experience.
Isn't this the room of a guy that scratches and attacks? You can film so you can see better. I've got like a headache. Okay, so we're now in the room of the violent spirit. Notice how that REM pod hasn't gone off. Oh, I know. Is there somebody up here with us? What's wrong? I have a pressure headache. Can you say hello to us?
I don't like it up here. What the hell? Is it on?
It's dead.
It's dead?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on to another floor. It's creepy up here.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm definitely feeling it up here, though.
Oh,
Like
without a doubt.
my head is just like exploding. Trip for me. I kind of feel like there's like negative things
There's a lot of negative
around
energy
me,
here.
like coming at me. It's
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
Mhm.
Trip for me. I kind of feel like there's like negative things
There's a lot of negative
around
energy
me,
here.
like coming at me. It's
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
Mhm.
It's not really normal for me in this place.
Is there anybody in this hallway?
So my name is Chelsea. I have been volunteering at Madison for almost 2 years. It's gonna be 2 years this summer. I've been touched more than once here. I would say probably about 4 times. 2 of them were on the back porch. Another time I got touched was actually in our bride's room of the Ohio Cottage side on the 2nd floor. We were in there for a tour of all things. We were in there for a historical tour. I was being the watcher for one of the tour guides, and I was just standing in the room. There was a whole bunch of people in the room with me, and all of a sudden, like, I had my hand on my hip, and all of a sudden I got pinched on the back of the arm. I thought it was like one of my friends like joking with me, like trying to pinch me to get my attention, and I like looked over at them and they weren't even paying attention to me. I looked on the back of my arm, and all of a sudden there was just this big red mark on the back of my arm. I don't know how it got there. I even saw like some indentions in my skin from it happening. I don't know if they were trying to be mean to me or trying to get my attention, I'm not sure, but probably my wildest experience here.
Potentially a guy named Harry, they think, is who hung himself in here. And the police used to be in this building, and they told them that a guy hung themselves in this bathroom. They didn't know his name. He's back. Oh, there's a bathtub in here. That stall's really creepy. Yeah.
Is there anybody in this hallway with us? Or on this floor? Did you commit suicide in here?
Now it's back to that eerie quiet. Yeah, exactly. Podcast. Exactly. Oh, gee, dude, there was just a shadow. Whew. I don't feel anything. Yeah.
It feels like the energy's gone off of this floor. It feels like the energy's gone off of this floor.
Quiet. We're gonna go down to the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Wouldn't it be sick if one of these just rolled?
It's super creepy.
And final question, what do you think is the creepiest part of the building?
The creepiest is the Civil War basement. It's a feeling. I can't even describe it. It's just, some days it takes my breath away to go down there. I used to say that it didn't bother me, but here lately I almost feel, I don't want to say evil, but it is definitely menacing. He likes to let you know he's there.
Now, the spot I like the least is in the Civil War building in the basement. There's a bathroom down there that has been remodeled because that was where the police had their workout room, so they remodeled the bathroom. For some reason, I do not like going into that room or going into the room right beside it. There's just something there, and there's always been something there that you just know it's there. It's just a feeling, and it's strange because actually I'd been in this building back in the 90s for meetings, and that was the bathroom you had to use. And you go into that bathroom and you just knew something was watching you. You could feel it. I didn't like it then, and I still don't like it. So I avoid that one.
I would say either the scariest or the part that I do not wish to go to unless I had someone with me would probably be the laundry wing. When you get to that door that leads, the dark hallway that leads down there, it's just, I dread it. I know that something's down there waiting, and some days it's not a very good feeling, and it does not please me to go down there by myself.
Is the laundry wing the basement?
Yes, that's the one that you and Denise interviewed at.
We have a lot of equipment issues, you know, batteries drain, cameras will turn off, whatever. A lot of times our fire system will shoot a trouble code. It's really nothing, and it doesn't like send a signal to the company or anything. It's just, I don't know, they just mess with it sometimes. There was one night where we had a private team in here, and it just so happened to be 3 police officers. In the middle of the night, the fire alarm went off. It wasn't just a trouble code. It was all of the sirens, all of the lights were on. It was a legitimate code. The box said basement. It said basement pull, meaning that someone had actually gone up to the lever and pulled it to indicate that there was a fire in the building. So since the team was the only people in the building, we assumed that somebody had broken in. So the police that were here for the private were walking around, and they were in full police mode. They were checking the perimeter, they were checking all the rooms to make sure nobody was here. And then I realized that it said Civil War basement. So I told Shelly, we went and got the police officers because they were outside securing the perimeter. We go down into the Civil War basement, and it looked like someone ran into one of the rooms. So we're scared at this point. You know, we can handle spirits, but a real person breaking into the building was a little bit intimidating. So we go to look in that room, and the 3 police officers all hear someone in the bathroom. It was just like a movie. They're yelling into the bathroom, and they're going, "Come out with your hands up, this is your last warning." One of the guys says, "He's in the middle stall, I saw him go in there." And they go in, Shelly's pulling me back towards the door. Like, just in case somebody comes out, we need to run and leave. And nobody's in the bathroom. We look at the lever that was supposedly pulled, and it was not pulled. And those are set up so that the fire department has to come back and use a special key to reset it. You can't just put it back once it's been pulled. It has to be inspected. So this was something that had taken them so much energy. I can't even imagine how they would have done this. But it was a crazy night. The alarms and the lights were going off in the entire building. I'd say that this room that we're in is very intimidating for me. But also the basement of the Civil War side is scary too.
So this was built in 1847. Civil War.
So this is the part of the building where everybody is the most afraid. Let's kill the lights and ask some questions. Is there anybody down here in the basement with us? Can you give us a sign by walking over here to us, slamming one of these doors? Feel free to take one of those books if you want one. Hello?
Should we be one in the bathroom? That's the room. Okay.
So this is the creepy bathroom that no one likes to come to. Is there anybody here with us in the bathroom?
I swear to God, I just saw a shadow. There's like shadows up and down right beside you. beside you. Okay, dude, let's get out of here.
Dude, something literally. No, hold up. Shh. Come back.
No, there's something right there.
I know, I felt something just grab, like literally a hand on my arm.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, man. Like
Is that you?
Like a shadow here. Oh, it's like going up and down. Dude, I don't know what this is.
Turn the camera.
Huh?
Turn the camera around.
Look at that. Huh?
Turn the camera around.
Look at that. Huh?
Turn the camera around.
Look at that.
The camera just paused by itself.
Yeah. See it over on the wall. Black.
Oh yeah, that's this.
Take the flashlight away.
Oh, let's get out of here. I just felt the same thing again.
Jesus. It's claustrophobic here. Phobic here. I just thought I heard a. It's not like a growl. It's not like a growl. Like a.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Well, we got 1 minute of memory card, so we have to call it a wrap. Damn. Is there anybody here?
I got a major headache again. But
Something literally grabbed my
We got
arm in there too.
We got a wrap, dude.
I know, I feel mad that this camera card's about to be out.
0 minutes.
This is your last chance.
Oh, dude, you just.
Yeah, I think we need to call the guys. You want to go back upstairs?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think we can call it good on this.
So, it's just gonna run out.
Okay.
Do you wanna sign off or?
Yeah. That's good.
Close it?